Okay, here we're going to begin looking at the performance of a couple of turntables I own. The first one is going to be the Audio Technica LP30TK, which means that it has the teak light colored wood finish. They also make a Model W, and I think there's a black. So you have some choices in the plinth colors that are available. This table was $213 when I first bought it. And I bought it only because, not that I needed another table, but I wanted to see what you could actually get for $200 today on the turntable market. So I went ahead and bought this. It comes with a pre-mounted Audio Technica a 95C, which is a conical or spherical stylus. And I've upgraded it to an elliptical stylus for these tests. So let's take a look and see what we have, and I'll give you kind of a play-by-play as we go along. And you're going to see the FFT display come up here as we get into the frequencies. Here we go. All of these large vertical lines are 1,000 hertz intervals. And so what you're looking at here is this is a 1,000 hertz tone, and what you're looking at is for a very narrow spike. The broader it gets, it means that the actual turntable itself is not spinning at the right speed, and there's a lot of fluctuation. For a $200 table, this is a really remarkable, consistent speed. You're also looking here at the multiple frequencies that the cartridge might be producing that really don't belong there. You have a 1 kilohertz tone and a 2 kilohertz tone. It looks like it's about 30 dB down, which is pretty inaudible. And now we're looking at the red is the right channel, the blue is the left. And now what we're looking at is try to figure out, do we have good channel separation between the channels? Because you've got the left-right movement on the stylus. You've also got the up and down movement, which gives you the stereo perspective. Now you're looking at the left channel. And again, the harmonic spikes are pretty low, and the noise level of the turntable is pretty low as well. We'll see what this is. Okay, here we have again a 1,000 hertz tone. Looks like it's about minus 20 dB down. Again, no spikes, which is really great performance for an inexpensive cartridge with an elliptical stylus. Here we have a 1,000 hertz tone. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And this is the harmonic to 20 hertz, 20 kilohertz harmonic way out there. But it's down in level about 30 dB. It's pretty good intermodulation performance. And one of my cousins, I coerced him into buying one of these tables while his other Yamaha was getting service, and I think he was pretty pleased. Now here we have a frequency sweep going higher and higher. What you want to see is narrow spikes, but what you want to see is the peaks that are about the same height, which means that the cartridge is reproducing each frequency at the same level. pretty decent performance. Here we have another 1 kilohertz tone. Now we're going down in frequency response from 1,000 hertz all the way down, and we're going to get real low, well below 50 hertz here. And you want to make sure that the tip of this stays high so we can even reproduce all the bass notes very, very well. Still doing a good job below 100 hertz here. Okay, now we're looking at 100 hertz. Again, no harmonic content, which is excellent performance. I mean, this cartridge is about 50 bucks. It's pretty remarkable, actually. The platter and the bearing are very, very quiet. And now we're starting to see some mixed tones. Pretty quiet in here, pretty quiet in here, quiet in here. The actual quietness of the bearing of the turntable is very low. And again, notice the narrowness of these spikes, which means that the speed of the platter is very, very good. And it's remarkable because this is only an inexpensive 8.5-inch tone arm. Most tone arms are at least 9-inch or more. My radio station work, we used to use 12 and 16-inch tone arms to limit the tracking error. Here again we have more mixed tones. And again, you notice very little harmonic activity between the tones. Narrow spikes at the frequencies. Very nice performance from this table. And I'll also tell you that this is being played through a $69 SMSL phono stage, which is really pretty remarkable as well. You don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money to be able to enjoy vinyl today. But I like testing this stuff rather than just give you my opinion, which can be biased or not, depending on whether or not I got something for free. I like testing stuff and knowing if it is good or not. And here we come down to the end, and there's, again, the rumble of the table is very, very quiet.